Hey Nav, this is Nicolette at Nanaimo Toyota. Hope today finds you well. This is a walk around video of our 2011 Lexus LX570. As you can see, things are in pretty good shape. Couple spots that can polish out. Little touched up paint job there. A couple little chips that were in the hood scraped there. Tiny little imperfections, a lot of dirt in the vehicle as well. A couple little scratches here on the hood. You can probably see those there a little bit. And coming around here, you got a couple more scratches in the hood, nothing major. Do our best to polish everything out there for you. A couple scuffs here in the flare and onto the bumper, a little chip here, scratch there. A couple little scratches down here, as you can see in the video. You got your parking sensors here with a little scuff on it. Headlights are in good shape. Rest of the grille looking good. Nothing that has been scratched into the paint or chipped majorly, don't you worry. Another couple scratches on the front end here, a couple scuffs and a bit of dirt. Sorry, she's not the cleanest right this moment. Again, other headlight nice and clear. Coming up this side, again, nothing major into the imperfection department, but you do have a few scuffs and scrapes. Another scrapes here, little ones, as you can see. This here is just some dirt, comes right off there. This one here is also dirt. Looks like they touched the paint up a little bit in the crack here, a couple scratches as well. See that the wheels are in excellent condition. A little scuff down here, but that actually will come right off there for you. And you can see the tires are in pretty good shape as well. Taking a look at the rest of the square, you can see there's some scratches in the paint all down the side there. This stuff's dirt here, but there's like scratch here, scratch there. But all in all, in really good shape. She is a 2011 with higher mileage, so a few scratches in the paint are expected. There are scratches scratched on the side here. So she does have a fair amount of little scratches in the paint when you're up real close, but like I said, we can do a good polish on that for you if you are deciding that you do want to take this one home to see what we can get taken out. Another scratch here, a couple more here. Obviously behind the door handles there's some scratches. But it doesn't appear any of these scratches have actually gone into the paint, which is great news for you. Again, take a look at this wheel. You can see that one's in great shape as well. Just needs a little bath, nothing major. Coming around the back here, and here's the cargo area. And you'll see that the last row seating folds down into the floor. There's an extra mat there for the cargo area. So there's some buttons on the side here. And then it just folds the seat down there for you, and you just pull her up. Perfect, there you go. The other side comes down as well, but that mat is currently in the way. So you can see here you've got kind of a dual gate situation happening. So in here you've got these little locks. If you unlock them, there is a little hidden area with some tie-down clips just in case you need them. Lock right back into place. And the same thing on the other side. So you've got two of those panels. So as you can see too, when the seats are up, you do have a substantially lower cargo area. Got a 100-watt volt plug back here. Little hidden compartment back here. You've got some spare tire tools in there. So this gate just lifts up and clips in. Here's the release handle for that. Illumination for your license plate here. You got the two lights. Currently the power back door is, it is on, perfect. So as you can see, you push the button and then she closes the rest of the way for you. You've got your rear parking sensors on the back as well. And actually behind this little cover here, there is a hidden hitch for you. Tire is underneath, as you can see, to spare in case you ever run into needing it. And again, along the back here, you've got a few scratches on the paint, kind of like just on the body side, just minimal scratches, nothing deep, but there are definitely scratches within the body here for you. Overall, you can see that's in great shape. And what I'll do is I'm going to step up onto the step-up board in a second here so you can get a glimpse of the roof as well. Again, tires in great shape. And the wheels, no dents or bangs or scratches that are obvious and very noticeable on the vehicle. So I'm just gonna hop up top here so you can see You got your crossbars up here as well. Roof's in pretty good shape. Needs a little bit of a bath still, like I mentioned. You got your sunroof there. Perfect. Then we're gonna come into the back seat. So as you can see here in the door here, we've got one of the sets of headphones. Got your carpet mats inside. You'll see here on the back seats too, you've got a lot of versatility. So see, this one's reclined compared to the other one. I've got the middle seat folded down currently, so I can show you some of those features. And then you've got this button on the side that actually, if you hold it down, moves the seat. This little lever on the side here is what reclines the seat there for you. So now you can see that these seats are almost lined up. So you can go back a little bit more. And you can actually go back further than that other seat. So you got lots of versatility in the back seats here. In the door, you've got a little change holder, ashtray, whatever you so desire. Got an auto down on your window. Just let go and let her come down. So you can see you've got a darker tint in the rear than you do in the front. The front does have a slight light tint just for UV protection. Coming into the back here, you've got these pockets on both sides. They just got, they're like plastic, but they've got these elastics to hold them shut. One on each seat. You got the bottle holders in the door on both sides there. You can see the other set of headphones peeking in there. Auto down on the window, same thing, same setup. Back here, instead of having tri-zone climate control like most vehicles do with the third row seating, you've actually got quad zone. So you've got heated seats on these two captain chairs in the back, high, low, off. Temperature controls if I had turned it on, but I'd turn them off up front. Fan controls where you want it directed to, auto AC as well, so you have the control of maintaining a temperature. And again, on the other side, you've got the same control. So you've got lots of versatility. Down here, you can see you've got your plugins and your volume controls for the DVD system up above here. So this screen comes down, but you need to use the remote to do so. And you've got these little puddle lamps on the side here as well. Little reading lights going on both sides there. So taking a look at these center seat center console, you've got these two push buttons on the side. So this one actually goes into the cup holders. So you've got the dual cup holders back here, spring back, so it'll hold the cup nice and tight. And this one lifts up. So you've actually got your own console box back here and the remote to control the DVD system. It's actually quite easy to get this seat down as well. You just pull on this little lever and then pull it forward, which I can't quite do with just one hand as I'm recording this video for you. You'll see here there is a little bit of scratching into the seat, but nothing major. You got a couple little scuffs. Let's see if we've got anything over there. Down on the passenger seat, there's a little dent in the middle. You might be able to see that in this video. I can't quite point at it, but you do have a few scuffs into the leather here, but nothing to worry. It's kind of how leather works. Again, looking at the door, you've got a few scratches in the paint, on the paint versus in the paint. But again, nothing major, nothing major. Sorry for the dirt there on your step-up bars. Not the best of weather the last few weeks. So onto this door here for the driver's side. You've got your bottle holder, you've got your auto all windows. So you can auto down, auto up for all of the 4 windows available. Lock your doors, lock your windows, and you've got 3 memory settings for the seat. A lot of vehicles just come with the 2, so that is awesome. Got a ton of buttons in here. So here you go to get here a quick look. Sorry, the light is just so bright. Give me a second. There we go. Mirror switches and folding mirrors, heated seat, steering wheel, the lift gate. Tons of buttons. You got a little storage or ashtray or whatever there for yourself. Got your brightness and your odometer and trip features. So we can get those in there. Perfect. Got your dash here, as you can see, 82,969 kilometers on her right now. I'm gonna close the door here so that you're able to see the display properly. So outside temperature currently is reading at 6 degrees Celsius. So if I push the display button, I'll show you in a second on the steering wheel, you can see you go through different options as to what you can be viewing while you drive, including your tire pressure. Over here you've also got a camera view button and your parking sensors. Let's start with the lights though. You've got your auto on, so this is your automatic light switch. That's the best one to leave it on, so you've got your running lights and then they'll adjust as needed. And turning this button here, you need to have the headlights on or on auto on to get your fog lights to work. So if I switch it on to auto, you'll see all the lights turned off. Turn it back, you've now got your marker lights and your fog lights on. And high beam push forward, obviously, just like most vehicles, but again, your headlights have to be on for that. And then you've got your turn signals as well. Perfect. So looking here, you've got volume controls, preset controls for the radio or your tunes. This mode button will actually go through different listening modes, whether it's AM, FM, going into Bluetooth and satellite radio. So it gives you a lot of versatility. I'll play with that a little bit here and show you on the dash. FM1, FM2, AM, and back to FM because I don't have satellite or Bluetooth connected at this time. And just give you a sound example here. I'm just going to switch to music. All right. Some Justin Bieber, crank that up for a minute. You can see the volume is not at full yet. So you can see she's got quite the sound system in her. She's very loud. Back over here, there's a display button I was telling you about to change that display up ahead. So it's just right on the steering wheel, right near your hands-free options. And that is for pre-collision there for you. And let's see here. So yeah, parking sensors on and off. You've got a center diff lock, traction control, power door off, and lots of different options. Coming over here, look how many buttons we have. Climate, audio, map. So you've got voice options, destination, info for your phone, display, setup. And then you've got all these options here for your heating and temperature. So as you can see, there's no dual button here, but if you go climate, up at the top, you've got your 4-zone button. If you push that off, that will give control over everything being synced. And if you click that on, that will actually go ahead and give you your dual up front and your dual up in the back. So as you can see here, temperature is 18.5 versus 25. But if I go 4-zone off, now they're both synced to the driver's side at 18.5. You've got your fan speed, front and rear, directional, rear if you want it to be turned on, and then if you want it circulating or coming from outside here as well. Temperature controls are on these buttons on both sides. You've got your push button start, no keys required. Then you've got here, you've got your volume, seek and track. You've got AM, FM, disc, satellite, aux and USB, disc change, tune your file, your load button, your eject button on your CD player, no disc found, currently stating on the screen there. You've got heated and ventilated seats, so in the blue section it is ventilated for you. Got your cigarette lighter and a, I guess, ashtray right beside it there. And then you've got tons of terrain select options here. There you go, show you all the buttons. So your power ECT in second, on and off for your, I'm thinking that's your multi-terrain. I'm gonna go through the manual in depth here for you to get all the information. Just wanted to make sure I got your video here. So you can see you've got tons of different options as to how you wanna drive her. Then here you've got a little cubby that's got your USB auxiliary and a 12-volt. In here you've got some cup holders where the key is currently hiding. You've got 2 of those fobs kicking around. And up here into the center console, you can actually extend your armrests. So you've got a little bit more versatility than most vehicles. And then underneath here, there's another latch, and that lifts it up. And this is actually a cooler. So if you turn it on, and now the cold air is coming out of there, so you can actually keep beverages in there and keep them nice and cold while you're driving. All right, getting up top almost. So again, you've got your auto window and your door locks, and then you've got a huge glove box here with a nice hefty manual inside. Coming up